Hello, my name is Zhatelier. Welcome back for another bit of Shadow Empire. In previous episodes, our city over here was having a bit of problems. We're going to be building agriculture there soon. We do still have a bit of troops here. I don't know if we... How much of an attack do they have? They don't have that much of an attack on our targets or anything like that. So I'm wondering if I just send the walker with that... Oh wow, 190 versus 1. That might not be accurate in terms of their numbers, but at the same time, let's give it a go. It's a quite target-rich environment by the looks of it. There we go. Push them out of Rockville. Move that in. I suppose this could clear out a little bit of the flank there. We'll need to pull it back as well, but it'll be fine for now. Or we could, technically speaking, build up a bit more roads. At the same time, I wonder if we should wait on that one a little bit. We've got some of our troops still at the capital. I guess that will probably stay there for the time being. We could try doing a bit of artillery strike over here, actually. We've got 2 sets of artillery nearby. If nothing else, I'll get a little bit of experience for the artillery pieces there. I don't think we can actually, deal any proper damage to these. They've got quite a bit of defense values in there. This one, on the other hand, I'm a little bit curious about if we... we did already do a bit of artillery strike there, so next round we could probably do another one. Let's see how well that one goes. We're still losing a bit of power, but that's partially because we haven't actually gotten any power production techs done yet. We're working on the power plant though, so that's 41%. For that, we'll probably want to save a little bit of metal and industrial points in advance. So we'll probably try not to build any more troops if we don't have to, but let's get to the next round, shall we? We still know that there's something in there. And there's a decent bit of enemies surrounding us here. I'm hoping that they will just pull back. And then we're going to just take over the points where they are not. Trying to push the chain of troops over here further and further. Well, one of them definitely moved out. Oh, they're trying to attack. Yeah, there we go. We dealt quite a bit of damage with the gladiators, I reckon. 7,500 research bonus points. 5 more rounds. Yeah, we failed to hold on to the city, but we got the automatic rifle now researched. Oh, Zusi may have lost another one. Yeah, they did. Oh, we've got a low leader relation. Let's have a look. Who do we have low relations with? 51 over there? Okay, secretary is also a bit of a low one there. Let's have a look at the stratagems then, real quick. So leaders, is there anything that... There's a retirement, there's a bonus. We don't have the credits for that one though. We could threaten a leader, but I don't know, that would necessarily... Well, that might not be a good idea. Oh no, oh right, that one's already... pretty bad relations, so I'm just gonna ignore the actions. It's a bit of unrest, but we're gonna live with that. I guess we can start researching the propeller engine.
Copy that.
But that one, oh, shows sending request donation. Oh, I can't give you 500 credits every few rounds. Get lost. Right, well, I suppose the Church of Syndic is gonna be a royal pain in the butt. Oh, and we did lose a lot of credits there. Right, well, let's have a look at about the trading then. Fuel, we could probably sell at least a little bit. We've got quite a bit of it, so we can probably just chill all of that. Food I'm not going to sell right now because one of the areas is having a starvation there. In fact, quite a bit of it. Did we at least get the... No, we did not get the agriculture built yet. We do need to get quite a bit of workers in there, so I suppose that's one of the things that I could use the colonists over here right now. Just get the workers in there to build this stuff. And they did move away from there. And seemingly from here as well. Okay, these here. So now we've got a continuous line from coast to coast there. At least. And they must have abandoned that area now. There might be something there. Let's have a look at the history real quick. So there's quite a bit of movement. A lot of movement, especially here in the south. Was this one? Oh, right, that one. Let's double check. What does that... Ah, right, so we lost that one. All movement in the sea as well. And here's the attack. So they lost 200 men. Right, so this one's out of supplies. I'm going to have to pull that one back a little bit. These are also quite low on supplies. So what I'm probably going to do is just going to... construct the road a little bit further. Not too much, but just a little bit. To save all the points and all that. We did get our tanks down here, didn't we? So this could be... Is that marshlands? Yeah, a bit of marsh grassy. Okay. I do wonder what this is, but we don't know yet. Doesn't have a lot of attack values in there. So technically speaking, the tanks might actually be... Oh, right, we are in the jungle at least already, so it can at least move in the jungle. I mean, it is dragged vehicles, so that does help. The bikers have a bit harder time moving in the jungle. In the savannah, they can still move in, though. It's just, I don't really want to push them in here, because while they can win these quite handily in defense... Oh, right, that reminds me. Let's drop a bit of artillery rounds here, shall we? Oh, there's a few hits there already. 5 hits. 6 hits. 7. 9 hits, no kills. Oh, 10 hits, but no kills. But that's at least a good sign that we can at least hit that group. Well, there's so many enemies in there that it shouldn't really be a wonder that we can get at least something out of it. Okay, well, I suppose I could do... Oh, wait, no. That's the wrong one. Over here's somebody. We could maybe... What do we do over here? Ah, right, okay, we can block receiving or sending certain resources. No, we don't need to worry about that one. I guess we'll just confirm orders. Right, so I suppose another thing that we could do, let's have a look at the zone orders. We'll allow emergency food there. There we go, that should at least provide the emergency food in here, so the starvation should stop. In theory, I'm not actually entirely sure if that's going to be the case, but that is kind of my gut feeling about that. That would probably be the solution there. We've got a bit of road there. I suppose another thing that we could do is maybe continue the road through here just a tiny bit. I know that I did say that I wanted to save up the industrial points. It's mostly the metals that are going to be needed for the power plant. Speaking of which, how far are we on the research now? It's 49%, so about halfway done. Artillery is already 68% as well, so we'll be able to get some artillery in the not too distant future and then use that to maybe clear out some of these enemies in here. Although I'm not entirely sure if we will... I mean, I suppose we could try bringing it down here and try bombarding this stack over here. Because that would actually be quite target-rich environment. Plus, they don't seem to have particularly good defensiveness in there. Well, of course, the terrain doesn't help either. But, like, that would be potentially a way for us to push through here, get a little bit further in here. We haven't really pushed too much north or west recently. Nor really all that much south, to be fair. At least we're trying to do something about it. Right, so we've got all of that. Let's have a look at the assets. So, the agriculture, we're slowly building that. It might take another 2 rounds at least to be completed. We'll see how it goes, but let's get to the next round, I guess. Okay, a lot of movement in the south. No attacks as far as I can tell. Elections have been held and an armed front, all majority from the election with 41% of the vote. Full-blown time of learning. So 10,000 research bonus points. In 4 rounds the effective time will start diminishing. And... oh, security score did not go up enough. 4 new stratagems. Ah, we could get the defense now finally. For the western front there. Treasury low level, I mean, I guess it's a bit low level, although we're actually now getting some credits again. So it's not that bad. CEO asks for subsidy. Oh, right, let's have a look. Is there anything else? Ah, you're offering to buy some... a lot of industrial points, but we could get a lot of money out of it. So I will take that one. And then we could go for the CEO asks for subsidy, get a bit of commerce. Supreme Command Council tasks. Yeah, no, that's fine. And custom formations. Did we do any of the custom formations yet? Let's double check. I don't remember. I've been playing off-camera playthrough as well, which is with 4 different nations. It's like a 4-player hot seat, but I'm just playing all of those. But let's have a look at the race formations. Right, it's the independence, isn't it? Don't think we've actually changed any of those yet. As far as I can tell, anyway. So, I guess I could either put in some light tanks, for example, for like independent motorized infantry or something. Provide a little bit of like a spearhead in there. Or we could just save up the points until we can customize either the MG Infantry Brigade or the Light Infantry Brigade. There's a lot of options. I think we'll just postpone until we get the points to do some changes to the brigade level stuff. There's some displeasure among your population. A number of prominent businessmen and family elders have asked the right to petition me. Allowing them to do that will very well give the impression their compliance are legitimate. Oh, that's 10 unrest, but at the same time that will increase democracy. You know what, I'm sure the unrest is a bit unfortunate, but I'm pretty sure that at least now that we've got the food in here... Oh yeah, the hunger is going down now. That's good. I was a little bit worried about that one, but there we go, the population can increase now. Finally, and we're also getting a lot of workers out of it. So how much... Yeah, we've got... Oh, that one's still waiting a tiny bit. Okay, but we are going to get our own food production in here soon enough. We've got the road there, but we don't have a truck depot or anything like that in here. We've got one over there, but that's a bit far away. Because one of the things that I could do is put in a supply depot in here, for example. Or supply base. That's built in around. And that's going to allow the trucks to reach all the way up there, hopefully, without a problem. There's a bit of enemies in here. I do wonder... You know what? Let's send the walker in. There's one kill. A lot of hits. 2 kills. There we go. Push the enemy back. There seems to be something down this way. Although maybe it was just that one. No. I don't think it is, actually. Oh yeah, there's another one. But wait, there's more. We're still slowly losing the energy. We do not know too much about this area, other than the fact that there is something in... Probably there, maybe? No, if it was there, no, it must be like here. And then either there? Yeah, it's there. So in theory, well, I mean, there might still be something. No, there was not something there. Oh, but there was definitely something there. Oh boy. Razors? The heck are these? A bit of a Zhatelier there. A land-dwelling 2-meter carnivore. It resembles a blather analog. Its chemistry is water-carbon based and its oxygen breathing. It's a scavenger predator. Has the following feats: energy 4 and swimmer 2. What does the energy 4 mean? Use raw energy to make its attack. Counts as beam attack. Oh, that is rough. And there's almost 4,000 of them. Like, the stats aren't too bad. I'm pretty sure that with a bit of artillery or something like that, we could kill quite a bit of them. Let's pull back a little bit over there then. Took a bit of a casualties, but I'm pretty sure that we can replace those. So that's just rifle militia there. These got the defense stance though, so might not be able to help too much there. Okay, there we go. That one's empty. And we know that there's a decent bit of enemies in here. I guess we'll just advance along here. Although eventually we'll probably want to switch to one of them to guard the flank here. Because there might be someone still there. We can send in the motorcycles up here. Do a bit of recon. Oh, did they start swimming in here? That's a possibility. Or they pulled back there. That's also a possibility. I don't know which one of those is which. Quite frankly, but... Oh well. It is what it is. So we don't have a lot of industrial points right now. What are we building? Actually, it's probably easier to have a look at through the Manage tab over here, because we've got 2 cities now. So building the supply base, we have gotten the agriculture built. No, that's the old one. Oh, right. Over here, yeah, the agriculture is still waiting a tiny bit. So we're still in the same round. Okay, well, we've got all of that at least. That one is now already built. It's providing a decent bit of oil for us, or fuel for us, as well as some money. So that's at least good stuff. We are gaining a bit of credits. We also have... oh, right, we did sell some of the industrial production, didn't we? Or industrial points. Propeller engines 21. Artillery 81% already. Power plant at 60. Machine gun army at 88%. So it's going to take a while before all of those are done. How are we doing? Oh, right, actually, I suppose we could send in another worker over here. Or another 100 workers there to help with the situation. I mean, we need to have... oh, there's only 3,100 public jobs. Right, I suppose because the construction doesn't need as much anymore. It only needs 1,100 worker points there at this stage. A little bit metal and all that, but yeah, that's probably going to be fine. Right, well, let's get to the next round. Hopefully that predator over there is not going to be attacking us. Which is energy attacks and all that, which, yeah, I'm not too fond of it. Oh, there's a lot of enemies over there. Lucy has started another auction. Somebody has a bit of unrest there. I suppose we could send in this one. Maybe even this one. For a little bit of cover over there to make sure that the road isn't lost or anything like that. We're actually losing a bit of food right now. We did get the food in here. A lot of consumption. Probably was given... Right, okay. Fair enough. But yeah, the sort of public food is fine in my opinion. Vader wants to execute relative. Is that Luke? Nephew has committed a crime against an allied family. To demand justice, I'd like to pass the sentence myself and execute my own family member. It is best that way. So that would be enforcement and heart. No one's upset about that one. And it will increase relations with the Vader in question as well, so... sure. National budget allocation. Right, now we need to do a bit of changes in here. So Interior Council and the Secret Service Council against theirs is the Foreign Affairs, we're going to drop it down to 5%. Supreme Council... Let's see, actually. Staff Council could be reduced to 10%. Then the model design, 15% might be a bit of overkill. I guess it'll be fine. It'll be down to 25% in Supreme Council, so we won't necessarily get quite as much political points, but I think we'll survive. So we'll confirm that. Economic Council task, so there's a lot of discovery. I suppose right now we should probably actually change some of these. So economic policies will still get at 10%. Prospecting we can probably reduce a tiny bit to 20%. And then we could maybe make the research be 30% and the 35% on the discovery. And the Interior Council set task priorities, so there's taxation, tariffs, human resources, and interior policies. I think that'll probably be fine. We wanted to get the taxation, although maybe we don't need the taxation quite as much anymore. I don't think we need the tariffs too much though, but I suppose the human resources might be a good idea to increase a little bit. Do something like that. Maritime trading. Oh, right. 228 industrial points. That'd be a lot of money, though. How much are we losing money now? At 43. Okay, that's a bit. Oh, there's two of them that are offering to buy. One from Spike and one from somebody. So that's a Zeus C on both of them. Oh. 228 over here, and that's 200. So I could maybe say no on this one, and say yes on this one. So we get the money. We do lose the points, admittedly. Oh, and now I suppose where's the Zusi that is selling the points? Maybe we'll bid like 190. I don't want to pay it too much. Oh, and we need a new commander for the 2nd Machine Gun Infantry Brigade. Alright, well, I suppose we could actually recruit one of the military ones. I should at least have some suitability. Yeah, it's a 10 suitability. So it could definitely be worse. Right, so what do we know? Was there any battles? No, not really. There's a lot of movement, though. I think the enemy might still be here. Somewhere, so I'm not necessarily going to be moving too much further in right now. Those can be Oh, hello. A bit of gap here. This one's still one of those long frogs, isn't it? Yes, yes it is. We need to start building the road down here a tiny bit. How far are we into the power plant research now? 71%. There's probably not going to be all that. Well, actually, would be an easy way to check from here. So we got 11% last round, and now we increase the research priority a little bit. So we'll probably get like 12, 13 or something like that. Maybe even 14%. Done next round, so that means, well, within 3 rounds we will have the power plant research. So that is when we need to have the stuff to start building it, preferably as quickly as possible. Has somebody's farm started working yet? It has been completed. Oh, there was like a tiny bit of construction missing last round. Okay, or after the previous round. I mean, fair enough. How's the population doing here? It is actually growing. Oh, there's still the slave trader in Spike. I do wonder if I should probably try to just deal with that one finally. So let's call Miss Vader over here and go for the slave trader. We shall get rid of this evil trader. Average difficulty is 87, and we'll be getting plus 21. It's going to be a rough one, but we'll try. Aha! Roll 103 versus the difficult 79. So everyone in the compound is dead as it gets, so we liberated 1600 slaves. Huzzah! That increases population a little bit. And now we don't need to worry about that one. I mean, it's an easy way to get some extra population or money if you are desperate. Which I wouldn't necessarily say that we are not desperate, but I think we can still manage. Looks like the hunger, yeah, is slowly going down there further and further. So we don't need to worry about that too much. We did move the troops already here in the south. We don't have a lot of industrial production available. I mean, I suppose one of the things that I could do is maybe try to do a bit of range attack on the animals in here. I don't think we'll hit anything. But if nothing else, it might sort of encourage them to pull back. Okay, we got one hit with all that ammo that we spent. Not great, I dare say. But I guess we'll get to the next round then. I do wonder what's going to happen in the north there, if there's going to be battle or not. I'm pretty sure that the walker can probably push them back quite easily. I'm pretty sure the recon over there can hold its ground for the time being as well. We will need to get some more troops in the north though. Oh, they're moving a lot of troops from the south, and there is a combat. We actually won that. It was attacking the militia. And that was the only combat that we saw. Oh! There we go, AG. That's probably artillery gun. We could recruit another junior or ask for resource rumors. Oh, someone paid 441 credit for the... Okay. Zhate is still losing ground. Who owns this one now? There's still Zhate. Alright then. We won the battle up here. We could maybe try pushing them back a little bit. Well, you can't really conquer places, can you? Move those around a little bit. We've got a bit of a unit over here guarding the oil fields, although that could actually be moved back to Ruby, with the port. And over here we've yet to reclaim a lot of that. I'm gonna do a bit of a trip there to get at least some of that. We know that the enemies over here are pretty strong. They're not necessarily going to be attacking us directly. We do not know what's there. Now we do. There's lizard snakes. Okay. Is there herbivore? The polymer 2? What does that mean? 24 or 40% more hit points per level and class as a hard target with polymer armor. Ah, but that's where the tanks could be very, very handy for this. Absorption. Hits on creature often. The higher the level, the more often. Do not register if unmodified. Attack value is not higher than unmodified hit points. Oh, right. Then fast. Movement cost reduction for each level and migrator. Migrate to other areas. Fair enough. I think one of the... Okay, that already moved. We could maybe shuffle some of these units around here. Oh, you can't move. Well, we could technically move there, but that would be potentially a bit of a risky location. I do wonder if we should give this a bit of a try at least. I'm pretty sure my tanks should be able to deal at least some damage, but it's a very small group versus fairly large enemy. But let's give it a try. Oh, there's a lot of hits. Double kill. Oh, but we lost one. Okay, pull back, pull back. Oh, we lost two. Right, not exactly how I was hoping. I mean, we did kill 5 of them. We lost 2 of our tanks. Now, of course, we could just get some replacement tanks for it. It's not the end of the world. It's just they're bloody expensive. But there we go. That's at least done. All of the decisions. Militia needs extra funds. I suppose we do have enough money for that. Do that one. Internet was missing sense of humor. Okay, that's in Spike. Oh wait, that's the... that's the Secret Service Council. Like, that council is constantly getting in trouble. Not going to support the leader's action, that's for sure, but we can probably ignore it. A little bit unrest, it's going to be bad, but it's not going to be disastrous. Military Research Council task priorities. I suppose right now there's not too much to research. I mean, we're getting the air stuff. Right, we've got the artillery stuff now. I don't know if we can afford building one of the artillery stuff yet, though. We could start designing the APCs, I guess, to get at least something out of it. Or we could try getting, like, new trucks or the recon buggies, because we don't have either one of those designed yet. But I guess what we'll do is we'll do the APC. It's going to be a bit more expensive. Actually, no, we'll replace the recon buggies. So we'll build on the Cooper Plus. We can go for the advanced machine gun, which is going to double the firepower. Going to increase the ammo consumption as well. And industrial points to produce it. We'll put in a little bit armor for it. I'll go for the 25mm steel plating. And then it's on the medium diesel engine right now. We could probably stay on that one. It might mean that it's slightly slower now with the heavy engine, or heavy armor rather. But I think it'll be probably fine. You require a donation again. Okay, maybe this time I'll accept that. So hopefully you'll leave me alone. Oh, and they're offering to buy more stuff. 160 IP. No, we're not going to sell that this time. We need that IP ourselves. Speaking of which, let's actually have a look. How much is the artillery going to cost us? 185. Okay, so we could actually get, well, not in here in the middle of nowhere, but if we were to raise the unit over here, we could get an artillery battalion. We could also try to go... Oh, wait, no, there's the independent artillery battalion. That's just the infantry. If we go to motorized, we could also build that. That would be a bit faster transporting it, which might not be a bad idea necessarily. It's also a bit more troops, to be fair. But I think we'll go for the motorized regardless. So going to be a little bit of ammunition required. I mean, we've got some stockpile, but like we'll probably need to get some more. So let's go ahead and produce, I don't know, 200 in the workshop there. We'll at least have a little bit more. How's the research come along? We're now at 92% of the power plant, so one more round, I think. Hold on a minute, did we? Oh wow, yeah, we got 21% there last round. So I guess what we'll be doing is we'll be getting the power plant research next round. So we can already then start constructing the power plant. How's somebody doing in terms of population? So there's the tiny bit of hunger still. Or it's, the effects are wearing off right now. There's a bit of private funds. They're going to be building a farming dome community somewhere. I don't know where exactly, but I'm sure that we'll figure that one out. And other than that, the free folk are actually being reduced in numbers a little bit there. We do not have any more industrial points to build any roads here. Right, that one had the disastrous combat over there. I mean, you know, we dealt some damage. I suppose if we were to bring in the artillery down that way next round, that could be enough to start dealing some of the damage there. And then basically, if you first fire with artillery and reduce the enemy readiness and all that, and then immediately on the same round attack the enemy, they will be a bit weaker. If you wait for them to recover from it, then it's going to be a bit more problematic, I dare say. But right now we've got a lot of troops here. I'm hoping that these, at least this one, would pull back a little bit. And then we're going to push these troops a little bit further, start sort of clearing out more and more of this. I mean, we're basically at the edge of the forest now. But I do believe we are actually out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also got the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.